It happened on a quiet weekend afternoon. I was in the kitchen preparing dinner, tomato-glazed fish, my daughter's favorite. She hadn't been eating well all week, so I was really putting effort into this meal, hoping we could have a warm, cozy evening together as a family. When everything was ready, I called her to come eat. She came to the table, sat down, but didn't touch a thing. She just sat there silently, eyes staring at her plate, her expression blank. I gently told her to eat, but she just shook her head. I reminded her again and again, my voice starting to lose patience. In my head, I was thinking, I've spent the whole afternoon cooking, and now she won't even take a bite. I felt disappointed, even a bit angry. My first instinct was to snap and say, if you don't eat, Mommy's gonna be really sad. But something stopped me. Maybe it was the way her face looked, sadder than usual, distant. I took a deep breath. Then I sat down beside her and gently asked, "Sweetheart, did something happen today? Mommy's here. You can talk if you want to." She didn't answer. She just stayed quiet. I sat with her, not pushing. After a while, she whispered, "Today at school, my friend H didn't want to play with me anymore. She said I don't know how to share." Her voice cracked. I turned to look at her. Her eyes were red, holding back tears. I pulled her into my arms. I didn't rush to explain, didn't try to correct or teach. I didn't say you should learn to share like I usually would. I just said, I understand. It really hurts when someone you care about is upset with you. She nodded. And in that moment I realized, sometimes what our kids need isn't advice. They just need to be heard. Not every situation calls for a solution. Not every moment needs a fix. Sometimes the most valuable thing I can do is sit beside her in silence, to be fully present. So she knows, no matter what she's feeling, sadness, frustration, confusion, Mommy is here. That night, after she went to sleep, I sat alone in the kitchen. Soft lights, quiet space. I kept thinking about that moment she gave me. The way she stayed silent, then slowly let her feelings out. And I realized something. I used to be that child too. So many times during my own childhood, I just wanted to be heard, to be understood, not lectured, not corrected. But somehow as parents, we forget that. And yet, my daughter gently reminded me. From that story, I learned, real listening isn't about quick answers or instant solutions. It's about sitting down, being present, and holding space without judgment. So your child feels safe. When a child feels safe, they begin to open up. And when they open up, that's when true connection begins. As parents, we often forget, we don't always need to be the fixer. Sometimes our most important role is to be the soft place they can return to. And that begins with patience. Patience to wait for them to speak. Patience to listen with our hearts, not just our ears. Because true love isn't always in grand gestures. Often, it lives in quiet moments, when we choose to stay by their side, even when no words are spoken. Please like and subscribe to follow more stories from Roots and Wings. Thank you so much for watching.